Hey gang, welcome back to another episode of Chapter 15 of the Crucible Chronicles. We are in the fourth game, going to be playing the fourth game with Layla, Shielder of the Boring Castle, our Archivist, Auto-Encoder, Dav deck. So I've been having a lot of fun with this. We kind of got our rears handed to us last game. So looking for a little bit of a redemption story today. But let's hop into today's game and see how it goes. All right, let's do this. Playing against Elfeeder, Arena Bookkeeper. Elfeeder. So this is Worlds Collide. Worlds Collide. We got more wolves. Obviously that's jumping right out at me. So Untamed Disc Shadows. Couple Binding Irons. Orb of Invidious. Alright, so that could be interesting. Customs Office. Too Much to Protect. Gonna have to remember about that one. And Ronnie. You know, one thing that I'm always pretty happy about while playing against anything that's not mass mutation is the fact. Also, let me just take a quick peek here. I don't see a hawk. No real artifact control, I don't think. That's Mulligan. Again, trying to get our auto-encoder or... yeah, okay, that's not great. I was looking for the auto-encoder or Dav. Didn't have it. Actually, I probably would have preferred the other hand because we had the Eclectic Inquiry Daughter, which would have been pretty nice. Yeah, so one thing that's nice playing against anything that's not mass mutation is just the mutant count is really low in previous sets. I mean, there are a handful of mutant creatures, but it's not something that like my Tirados aren't going to really have a problem playing against this deck. I think we'll probably want to try and establish some Sanctum board presence. So thinking maybe I start with Lord Golgotha. Could be pretty good. I don't like the fact that is probably going to put me in like a 2-2-2 situation, but it's also some pretty potent, a lot. Indeed, it has done so. So we got ourselves a 2-2-2 situation, but hoping maybe we can follow up with another Sanctum turn here. Maybe clear off some of the board if the board gets a little spicy. It is nice. I do quite like having Baldric and Lord Golgotha next to each other. I think I mentioned this in a previous episode rather. You know, they both have just really strong fight abilities, so usually pretty happy to have them next to each other for the Grey Rider. All right, we'll go Sanctum. We'll deal with that Feathered Shaman, put down Baldric, and the Umbra Knight. Call that good. So we have a Logos turn coming up. We could also kind of push the advantage. Yes, for those who aren't aware, I am from the Great Mitten State in the U.S. So surrounded by water, surrounded by the old Great Lakes. It's always nice meeting a friendly player out there. Ooh, interesting. Eterome. Oh, and then Exhume to the Murmuk. All right. Nice. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. I can honorable claim. I think honestly I'm just gonna. So I'll say no reaping with this opposition research. So we'll go with Logos. We're down the Even Ivan, the Infomorph. Nice. Nice. Argentina. No reaping. There will be no reaping on your turn. All right, so nice. You get the Monument to Octavia. If you haven't noticed in the first two games, I don't think we ended up getting anything useful down in the most previous game, but Monument to Octavia I actually quite like to have out because of Exile. Often allows me to toss down a couple extra Ember onto a target that I'm about to exile. All right, so fights into even Ivan, then the regrowth. Wow, so much recursion on that thing. That's crazy. So much recursion. All right, well, we can clear this board with Lord Golgotha, so I say we do that. I think that is probably the play. Go Sanctum, we'll reap, we'll smite with Lord Golgotha to clear the board. I guess we play this Honorable Claim to put 1 on the Ember Knight. Seems pretty lame, actually. Seems pretty lame indeed. Oh, nice. Just mugs the Ember Knight like it's nothing. All right, well, this is a pretty sad turn. Pretty sad turn. We could go Sanctum. Can kill the Umbra. I feel like at some point I need to take a Saurian turn. Let's play out Octavia. I think we'll play out Cornican Octavia as well. Ditch the Exile, I guess. Maybe I hold on to it. Deal the damage to Javinda. Let's hold on to it maybe for a turn. Maybe we get one of our Strixes. No, we don't. Alright, well. Rip us. Oh, nice. Customs office. That's actually alright with the Faust. Not super worried about it. But we do have the Breaker Hill now. Oof. I'm putting some damage onto Ludo. Breaker Hill, pretty bad. Pretty bad for us. We've got the standardized testing, so we could fight Umbra, Breaker Hill, but again, the Breaker Hill kills basically a bunch of our stuff. We could also set up a Cornican Octavia, so we could capture some onto Cornican Octavia and then exile. So I think that might be our better play. Let's go Saurian. We'll ditch the Monument to Faust. We'll action to capture 2. We'll capture some more. We'll Faust to put some stuff there. I think I kind of want to kill this Umbra. Yeah, just so they can't steal right off the bat. And then we'll exile Cornican Octavia over there. So now we have 1s and 5s. Obviously that affects our Praefectus Ludo. But Cornican Octavia is now across the way. Oh, and of course we've just drawn our Dav. At least we got it in the top half of the deck. Sadly, it was right after playing a Saurian turn, but that's okay. All right, they're going with Untamed. Mac the Knife is going to do some work. Got the More Wolves coming down. They have 3 More Wolves, which is like the perfect amount of More Wolves. Oh, nice. In the Vine Apple tree. Okay. They stole one with Mac, of course. But of course. Alright, we'll go Logos here. I think we probably fight one of these more wolves. Well, we'll start with standardized testing. Kill one of those. Well, let's play the daughter, see what we get. Alright, Citizen Tricks, that's alright. How do I want this to work? Do they have like a... let's see. More wolves. I don't feel like they've played a whole lot of Untamed. No, more wolves right there. So we're, I think, okay. They only have one regrowth. Yeah, one regrowth. So we'll just reap there. Up to 6. Call that good. There's, oh my goodness, look at that. And then there's the autoencoder. It's perfect. Just showing up a little bit too late. Would have been nice to draw into with the daughter, but that's okay. Maybe we can get a cheeky first key here. Oh, we can't actually because of the vine apple tree. So no dice. We have the pieces we want. Just a matter of getting them onto the table. All right, fights Faust off the board. Man, that Mac the Knife is going to be giving me some trouble. All right, so they're not on check yet as well, because key cost is currently 8. So I think I'm going to go with Logos. I really want to deal with this Mac the Knife. Play out the autoencoder. And then we'll play out a second daughter. Alright, so we'll get some more cards. Get some more cards out there. There we go, now we're talking. Maybe we can get these Shrixes down and draw into our Ancient Power. That would be pretty handy. That would be pretty handy indeed. Definitely will be wanting to get the Dav down. Alright, so they're up to 7. Honestly, like, I don't even care that much to forge. But, I mean, getting... yeah, I mean, we could steal a bunch. Let's see, I'm only playing one. I feel like we're looking at a... an unnatural selection situation, so... let's go with Sanctum. We'll reap here. Play out Ardent Hero. Play out Salvador. We could purge Salvador actually. Gets us an Ember. You know what? I don't think so. We'll discard that, and then we'll play out the Techno Knight. Call that good. Here comes a diss. Yeah, down. Blue, blue, blue. Oh man, the Greater Octet. All right, so they're up to 7. I think what we do here is we call Sanctum. We just kind of play this board a little bit. What do we want to ditch? The Archivist. That's fine. We'll go Sanctum. Not going to pick up our archives. We'll go ahead and reap here. Discard the Archivist. Interesting. Reap. 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 Yeah, because at this point we've got Ancient Power is sitting there. We got 2 chances to get it. Got 2 chances to get it off the Shrixes. Sort of expecting this Harbinger is gonna maybe do some work. Although maybe they go back to Untamed. That could be alright. I guess pay the full 10. That would hurt, definitely. Oh, they do have the too much to protect. Duh. I'm so used to not worrying about it. Yeah, I bet we see it. It's okay. Oh, and the Ronnie. All right, so they're gonna spend 10 on this key. Totally fine with that. They played basically all their stealing stuff. Let's see, I can 1, 2, I can steal 2. Well, I'll give them 1. Let's think this through. This is definitely a tough spot to be in. Do have the Monument to Octavia. Ooh, that is a little bit weird. I feel like this is probably still a Saurian turn. Let's do it. Not gonna pick up our archives. Nope. So we'll play the Dark Ember Vault, giving them 1. Play out Shrix. Give us Ancient Power. Play out Shrix. Give us Ancient Power. There it is. There's Centurion. Yeah. See, I could... Because Octavia is down here, right? Yeah. Bummer. So we could capture 2 on something that I might want to protect. But let's just Ancient Power. Puts us up to 6. And we'll end our turn letting them forge for 10. Going with this, the Greater Oxtet and the Harbinger down. Ooh, interesting. Purging away the Moorwolves. Clearing some wards, nice, I like it. And purge the Nefru. Interesting, so they're not using the Harbinger then. Oh, maybe just reaping there. Getting 1 reap off of it. Nice. Alright, so they're up to 6. We will forge here. Let's see if we can just run away with this. I think the bummer is we probably see this unnatural selection here pretty soon. I can steal 1 off of Shrix. I can also play out Grey Rider, or I can just get a boatload of card advantage. Let's go with Logos, actually. Got both. Oh, we have a, yeah. Okay, we'll go with Logos. We will discard that. Oh, for standardized testing, eclectic inquiry. Another eclectic inquiry. Professor Tirado. Professor Tirado. Then we ditch the opposition research. So we will again give away a second key. Wolfin. For Ember Stolen, deal 1 to each enemy creature for each bit that's stolen. All right. So these Tirados are actually pretty big. We did get a key. Question is, do we want to kind of try and compound this Logos advantage? Fangs will hit one of our things. We can Lord Golgotha. So that could be good. Could also sow salt. I think maybe I want to try and save the Saurian. Not Saurian, yeah, Saurian for a little bit here. You know, let's just go with Logos and we'll pick up our archives. We'll reap to draw 2. Reap to draw 2. Play out Daughter. Otherwise, it's 3s and 6s. And we'll discard that. Sadly, we don't quite get to check. I feel like we got to be looking at maybe Savage Clash soon. We did pick up an Exile. We do have this Shrix. And we have the Cornican Octavia that we can stuff away to use the Monument to Octavia. Interesting. We're definitely picking up some momentum. We have nothing in the draw pile. I love it. All right, yeah, I think we see Untamed. Vine Apple Tree. Unnatural Selection, there it is. I wonder if they leave us with the take out the Tirados. Yeah, I figured that would be the case. Fights the Citizen Tricks, works for me. The Dav doing some work. We did pick up the Ancient Power. So might be some weird options. They might just try and kill the Strix. We'll see if they want to opt to just reap, though. All right. Reap, and then fights with the other thing. Okay. So that works. We got even Ivan out here. Question is, do we want to set up a Sanctum board? Three, four, five, six. So Baldric would die. I think I kind of want to go Sanctum here. Not sure if that's the play. Take all your cards. No. No, we don't. So I think we... So we could play this to purge even Ivan. Or play the Fangs. I might be okay with that just for the Ember. Because then we also have the Spirit's Way. So let's do that. We'll play the Spirit's Way to get rid of the Molphin. Play out the Zealot to reap. Play out Lord Golgotha. Baldric the Bold to the right. Play out the Grey Rider. Capture one there. Ready with Baldric. Smite Baldric just for an additional reap. And we got a heavy price to pay for these keys, that's for sure. All right, so pretty quick dis turn we see. All right, so we can do no reaping. We could also go with Sanctum and kill both these things with Lord Golgotha. Let's go Sanctum. I think I like that. We'll reap here. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, that was silly. That was silly, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. And we might as well honorable claim. Puts us up to 6. They have the vine apple tree. Still looking at a pretty strong. Still looking at a pretty strong Saurian hand here. Hugger Mug. And pulls it off the Hugger Mugger. Interesting. Alright then. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll go with Saurian. We'll pick up our archives. We'll ditch Cornican Octavia. Actually, do I have anything to draw? I don't. Oh, hold on a second. So salt. Oh, my goodness. Start there. We'll ditch Cornican Octavia. We might as well play Monument to Faust at this point because we're not going to archive anything off of our autoencoder. We'll then put some stuff onto the Zealot. We'll play out Faust to the right. So I think what we'll do is we'll capture one, and I actually will exalt Faust. And then I'll exile. I think I'm going to play Ancient Power. Interesting. Interesting thoughts here. I'll play out Praefectus Ludo. The thing is, I could kill the Zealot. But what if they have too much to protect? If they do, I'd rather they have to basically use that in coordination with the Umbra. Because I could have, my original thought that I was gonna was that I was gonna poke the Zealot with this damage off of Ludo. Oh, I bet we see a Murmook in the Divine Apple Tree. Double Molfins. Molfins all around. These Molfins, tell you what. There's the Murmook. And the Vine Apple Tree. Vine Apple Tree. So we could reap twice. Ancient Power again. Let's do Saurian. I think. Sure. I kind of want to actually put out Cornic and Octavia this time. I might fight into this Mustic Murmook. Fight into the Murmook. Reap here. Throw down Cornic and Octavia. This monument isn't going to do me anything. Might as well use that. Then Ancient Power. Faust again, so we're up to 9. Alright, Shadows. Let's see if they did it. Ronnie. And the Umbra. Oh my goodness. They're really fighting for it, aren't they? Man, I'm in this like terrible spot that they actually could have maybe gotten into the TMTP, and it will likely be enough. Alright, so highest power is Lord Golgotha. I've really done myself in here with that whole Orb of Invidious. Spirit's Way kills 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 things, but puts 2 shadows on either side of this shaman. I got ones and 5s if I go with Logos. So maybe we go with Logos. Ditch the Archivist. What do we get? Torado. Again, so we got 5 1s and 5s. They still got the Umbra. Let's do it. Let's do it. Eclectic Inquiry. All right, we got another Eclectic Inquiry. Question is, do I reap or do I fight this Umbra off the board? Let's fight the Umbra off the board. Try something different. Key cost is up to 9. They've done well to get Faust down. What else did we get? Thero Centurion. Oh, and that did actually kill our Cornican Octavia. So we got 1 on the vine apple tree. Current key cost is 7. So again, we're still in this situation that I don't like to be in. This situation where we might be in a rough way. We do have some member control options though in Saurian, so that's okay. All right, binding irons. And zoom. The Murmuk. Oh my. Let it be. All right, so their key cost is 8 because of the vine apple tree. I feel like this has got to be a Sanctum turn. So we're just going to commit to it. Play out the Ardent Hero. If we reap here. All right, let's think this through. Umber Knight, I guess we can get a draw off of, so we might as well do that. All right. Spirit's Way, we're probably not going to play. So we'll discard that. Let's discard Fangs. What have we been getting? Anything good? All right, that's okay. Key cost is 8. They got 6. I can fight this Murmuk. I think I maybe goofed there. I think I done goofed. Smite. So I'm up to 9. We'll call that good, maybe. Oh man, it's not great. We can also potentially get back to that honorable claim, but it requires this Techno Knight to hit on a 50-50. Definitely some interesting decision points, that's for sure. I'm sort of hoping that at least, you know, if they've got the too much to protect, they can play it, right? They can totally play it. Maybe I should have just fought with Lord Golgotha and left Baldric alone. I didn't really need the extra Ember. Alright, got the TMTP and the Javinda. Alright, so the question is, let's do some math. Key cost is 7. I can steal 1, 2. I think we go with Saurian here. Let's go with Saurian. We'll pick up our archives. We'll play So Salt. Play So Salt. We'll play a... Oh, interesting. Oh, this is cool. So it deals 1 damage to everyone. Will everything still survive? Well, not the daughter. That's fine, though. All right, down to 8. The Monument to Octavia. Capture onto Shrix. Increase the key cost. I guess I should have maybe exiled the other one. I should have put stuff onto this one. Oh no! Gosh, why'd I do that? Oh, rip. I meant to put that over on the other side, but no reaping, so I guess they could fight. The Ember Knight is elusive. See if So Salt can do it for me. The question is it enough? We still see the TMTP there. Ronnie, TMTP Ronnie. Regrowth. Did we see the regrowth already? No. No, haven't seen the regrowth yet. So the Mermoot could come down. I don't know if that's going to be enough, though. I think, yeah, if we don't see the unnatural selection, then I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. Right, we do get the regrowth. And the Mustic. Pineapple tree, so 6, 7, 8 to 9. Yeah, I was gonna say up to 9 with the Rusnar, or with Mustic Mermook. Yeah, that was so silly. Why did I do that? I'm just gonna exile all my Ember right around the thing that can ward. ward them. That's perfect. Classic moves. Classic moves. What turn are we on, by the way? I feel like it's been 20. Turn 20. It's crazy. For such a fast deck, too. Oh, we got the GG. Oh my goodness. GG to our opponent. Oh my goodness. That was a nail biter. Nail biter. That was really very interesting having to play around the too much to protect. Well, just kind of this whole configuration. I really like how our opponent has played this deck. You know, really works well into that Vineapple tree. Just kind of the slow increase, especially with the Mustic Murmook, to really punish the too much to protect. Definitely really cool to see. Really cool to see that work out. But hey, there you have it. We've got a redemption game. It was definitely hard earned though. So thank you. Anyways, thank you so much for checking out this video. I will see you all next week for the next one. Until then, so long.